So from that Wuji position, we're going to do some deep breathing from the belly. Let's begin. Inhale the hands up. And then exhale, relax the hands down. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice and slow. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale and exhale. Once again, big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. As you push the hands up, push down on the feet simultaneously. Helps root you to the ground. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Push out on the palms, up on the fingers. Inhale and exhale. The hands down. Big, deep belly breath in and long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Giving a big hug. Big, deep belly breath in. Keep breathing in, opening up the arms. And then exhale, pushing the hands together and then relaxing the hands down. So a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And then a long, slow, deep belly breath out. Nice and slow. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Left up, right down. Exhale. Keep looking straight in front of you. Inhale to the heart. Right up, left down. Keep that upper body nice and straight. Inhale to the heart. And exhale. Inhale to the heart. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And then long, slow breath out. Keep looking straight ahead. Inhale. We're pushing down on the feet, up on the hands. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And lastly, gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. And then long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. There you go. Yes, sir. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yoga will teach you different ways to breathe. Like they'll teach you, like you breathe in through one nostril, out through the other. Chinese, it's very, very simple. You inhale through the nose, belly kind of expands, and you exhale through the mouth, and the belly contracts. So that's the way they always teach you in the Chinese method. I know yoga, they sometimes they teach you different ways to do it, but that'll end up being your best. Okay. And it kind of makes sense because as you breathe in through your nose, you have those nose hairs that kind of filter all that air out. So that's the way we were meant to be breathing. So I'm, I'm sorry. You exhale through the mouth. Yeah, inhale through the nose, and then no, try and exhale through your mouth. They call it circular breathing, and if you really want to take the Chinese theory a little bit higher, so when you first start breathing, you do it easy. So think of it linearly, like you breathe in through the nose, into the belly, and then out through the mouth. As it starts to get, as you start to get better at it, you can like breathe in through the nose, through the top of your head, down your back, into your belly, and then up your chest and out your mouth. So it almost becomes a circle instead of a straight line. And then further, they teach you that if this is the roof of your mouth, you put your tongue gently on the roof of your mouth. And by doing that, you're combining the governing and conception vessel at the same time. There's four vessels in your body that help circulate your chi. And so the one way to combine them is to lay your tongue gently on the roof of your mouth as you're breathing in and out. Yes. So it takes a little practice to do. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The Chinese teach you that to your inhales and exhales should be the same amount. So the Chinese would say in four, out four, or in six, out six, however you want to do that. Unless you're trying to turn the body yin or yang, then um, it's the inhaling turns the body more yin. So if you inhale more, it turns the body more yin, which is a kind of that soft, nurturing energy. And then if you exhale, let me say, if you inhale longer than exhale, it's yin. And if you exhale longer than inhale, it's turning the body yang, which is more like fast. Think of yin as a female energy, and the white, the yang, is more of the male hard fast energy. So they say you should equal that unless you're trying to turn. Think of yourself, you've just gotten done working out and you're breathing really hard. And so you're breathing, you're trying to suck in air because you're trying to calm the body down, trying to turn the body more yin. Okay. Or if you start, or if something scares you and you go into the fight or flight mode, you start breathing heavier because you're trying to ramp the adrenaline up in your body. They won't listen to me. Well, sure. And so your job is to decide which one works better for you. And they'll say, Tai Chi, what do they know, right? um, so, well, again, Well, again, you know, let's say the news cycle, right? And I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat or whatever. You get all kinds of information, but you got to feed through what is good information and what is bad information. And what may be good and bad information to you might not be good and bad information to him. It's the same way with your instructor. Which one makes more sense, what I'm saying or what they're saying? And then go with that one. So, not everybody's always going to agree, but you don't have to disparage someone that you don't agree with, right? You can still get along with somebody you don't agree with. Hmm. And that may be why they're trying to do that. So yeah, exactly, exactly. So, but he wouldn't have been able to get to that explanation except for mine. So there. So there's a lot of different ways to go, but you have to figure out what is right for you. Hmm. 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 Can understand me or can understand. Oh, it comes from having two girls. Go ahead. Oh, definitely it's his. Hmm. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, so a couple things there, really, really quick, because I don't want to get too deep into the weeds, and we want to do our Tai Chi. However, some people Parkinson's affects their voice box, and so you need to worry about your voice. You can do that. One of the ways to do that when we do meditation, you can do like a meditation using a mantra. So you would say like the number one or an but you try and make that loud and long. So when you do a meditation, you would like breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you go and that helps strengthen your vocal cords. So those of you that are having issues with that, and you can just say the number one, you can say an anything like that can help strengthen your vocal cords. Uh, there's been some research about that. So, or I can have him yell in your ear, either one. No, no, no. It's not an interruption. This is all things that this is all relevant to everybody here. So, yep, yep, exactly. And a couple of people here are in tremble class. So, yeah, great, great. No, this is all good. This is all good. So, all right, let's do our warm up exercises next. Starting with the first is the chin tuck. All right, we're standing in that Wuji position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart. Nice gentle bend in the knees, tucking in the tailbone, heads lifted by the silk thread. Work on keeping the chin level as you do this. So we float the hands up in front of us, hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And then we sink the chin down to the chest. Again, float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin down to the chest. One more time, float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Keep that chin level. Good job. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And then we sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, we're going to look side to side. Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, right hands on top. We watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right, turning the neck, feeling the stretch, coming back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Left hand's on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder. I look to the right, push down on the left. And I come back to center. Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Right hand, right shoulder, looking right, pushing down on the left. And then come back to center. Beautiful. One more time. One hint I'll give you on this one. Try and keep your shoulders square to the front so you're just turning the neck from one side to the other side. I'm not doing this, but I'm doing this. Okay? Tai Chi ball, right hand's on top. Left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down on the right. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. And watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down on the left. And then we come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Nice job. All right. Forward shoulder circles next. Bring the shoulders back, then up, then forward without leaning forward and down. Try and keep that upper body straight. Shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. One more time. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, without leaning forward, up, back, and down. Nice. Gathering chi gently, reaching for infinity. Imagine someone is very gently pulling on your wrist and opening the body up, all right? Gently, we're reaching out, reaching up, opening, stretching the body. Keep looking straight ahead and relax the hands down. Again, gently reaching out, reaching up, and relax the hands down. Very nice. One more time. Gently reaching out, reaching up, and then relax the hands down. Beautiful. We're going to touch heaven and earth now, opening up the body vertically. Start out in the prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down. Float the head towards the ceiling. Keep looking straight ahead as you do this. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine, looking straight ahead. Float that head towards the ceiling and then come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, float the head towards the ceiling. You're stretching the spine. Keep looking straight ahead. Hands to center, right up, left down. Again, stretching that spine. And come back to center. Beautiful. Pause for just 1 second. While we're doing this one, sometimes we have a tendency to look towards the upper hand. You want to keep looking straight ahead. Don't look up at the ceiling, look straight ahead. But while you're looking straight ahead, you're floating your head up towards the ceiling. It's real small, very minuscule, but you're opening up those discs in the back and you're helping if you have any back issues. Okay. Prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Nice. Come back to center, right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching that spine. Nice. Keep looking straight ahead. One more time each side. Left up, right down, floating the head towards the ceiling. Come back to center, right up, left down, looking straight ahead, floating the head towards the ceiling. And come back to center, back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Some people that have done Tai Chi have actually gotten taller by doing Tai Chi. Some of my students, myself included, actually. I used to be 6 foot. I'm almost like, I'm 6'1.5" or 1 3/4, depending on who measures me. But there was a lady, it was before COVID. She was from China. She was in her early 80s and she grew 1 inch in 1 year. The only thing she was doing was Tai Chi. So pretty cool. All right. Carrying the ball side to side. Keeping the hips square to the front, turning the navel from the left side to the right side without turning the hips. Okay? So prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top and gently turn to the left. Stay on the left side as you turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn to the right. Try and keep that upper body straight and make sure you're not leaning. Turning the ball over, left hand's on top, gently turn to the left. Turning the ball over, right hand's on top, and gently turn to the right. Stay on the right side as you turn the ball over, left hand's on top, and then turn to the left. Then stay on the left side as you turn the ball over, right hand's on top, and then gently turn to the right. And then we turn the ball over, we come back to center and relax the hands down. Awesome. Good job. All right, let's do one more exercise before we sit down. Leg strengthening exercise. So what we're trying to do in this exercise, you're going to try and keep the leg that has the weight, keep that knee bent, and keep the body straight. Okay. Also, if you're able to keep your foot relaxed, that's going to help you balance better. A lot of times, our foot tries to like grab the ground, and our foot really isn't designed for that. So you want to relax the foot, kind of spread out the toes, push down on the ball of the foot. That's going to help you balance better. Okay. So use your chairs if you need to. Stay safe. Okay. So weight shift to the left, bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Tap, right toe to the front, empty. And back to the cat stance. Try and keep all your weight left. Right foot to the side, keeping all that weight left, bend in the left knee. And cat stance. And then tap, right toe behind us, keeping plenty of space between the feet as you do this. You want to step back wide as you do this. And then cat stance and back to Wu Ji. So pause for just a moment. When we're stepping back, best way to explain this, imagine my feet are on railroad tracks. And so as you step back, don't step what I call stepping narrow. So I'm not stepping between the tracks or the same track, because you're putting yourself on a balance beam when you do this, right? So as you step back, step outside the track so it's nice and wide. This is a safe way to step backwards, is a step back wide. And if you listen to your body will tell you what you're doing, because you step narrow and your body's like, whoop, whoop, I got to keep my balance. And you're fighting your balance, and you step wide and your body calms down right away because it's not worrying about its balance. Okay. So we're trying to step wide when we step back. Okay. It's a learned trait. Weight shift to the right. So we're doing the other side now. Bend in the right knee. Left foot, cat stance. keeping all the weight right. Tap left toe to the front, empty. And cat stance. Tap left foot to the side, keeping all the weight on the right. And cat stance. And here's that chance, stepping back wide. Step back with that left foot, nice and wide. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Cat stance. And then back to Uji. Beautiful. Now Bill's going to demonstrate both legs simultaneously. Just kidding. Don't do that. All right. Any questions about those exercises? All right. Let's have a seat. Let's do a few more. By the way, I know we have some Cardinals fans here, so it's not this Monday, but it's next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's the series of, so it's like I think it's like 28th, 20, I don't know. I don't have a calendar in my head. It's not next Monday, but a week from next Monday, but I won't be seeing you guys until then. My nephew is working the Cardinal game as the umpire. I have no idea what base he'll be on, but it's pretty easy. His name is Brennan Miller, so it's pretty easy to find, right? And he's number 55 on his sleeve, so he'll be working the Cardinal game. It's the series against Texas, I believe. Pardon me? No, he guarantees a fair play. Pardon me? Still won't do it. No. Actually, there was a guy from his crew got busted for gambling and is now no longer a major league umpire. So that was a gentleman who was in his crew who got nailed for gambling on games. So it's probably going to go to court. But yeah, he got permanent ban from the Major League Baseball because of that. So they don't take stuff like that jokingly at all. So, but anyway, I have no idea what base he'll be on by then. So, because it's too far to project out right now. But anyway, number 55, you'll see him there. So it'll be fun. I'll be at the games watching. It's just fun to watch him. It's interesting to watch the game from the other side. And when people start yelling at the ump, you go, you don't say anything, but you go like, hey, that's my nephew you're yelling at there. So, all right, lower body exercises. Let's turn to that would be the right-hand side of our chair, right-hand side of the chair. So as we do this, as we sit Tai Chi style, you want to sit up on the edge of the chair. Try to not use the back of your chair. You're trying to build up your core muscles, all right? So when we sit, feet flat on the floor, knee directly over the ankle. We rock forward on the pelvis, head lifted by the silk thread. So we have our back nice and straight. So we're not sitting like this, but sitting like this, okay? Now we're going to turn to the right-hand side of the chair, and we're going to open up our leg, but they're going to keep the knee above the ankle. So I'm not doing this or this or this, okay? So prayer hand position. Push against the imaginary right wall and open up the left leg simultaneously. And come back to center. Push against the right wall, open up the left leg at the same time. Feel the stretch in the hip. And come back to center. One more time, push against the right wall, open up the left leg, stretching that hip. And come back to center. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. Now shift left hand, side of the chair. We're going to do the same thing. By the way, if you're having trouble doing the hands and feet together, work on the feet first. Don't worry about the hands. Worry about the feet first. Get those down, and then work on the hands simultaneously. All right? Prayer hand position, pushing against the left wall, opening up the right leg. And come back to center. Push against the left wall, open up the right leg, keep the knee above the ankle, and come back to center. One more time, push against the left wall, open up the right leg, feel that stretch in the hip, and come back to center and relax the hands down. Turn back to center, shake the legs loose. Good job. Next exercise, 2 motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up, and next we're going to push the leg down, okay? Make sure your knee is directly above your ankle as you push down. If my foot is way out here and I start pushing down on the knee, I start stressing the joints out. Don't do that, okay? So the knee is directly above the ankle, but you're pushing down like you're trying to drive your foot through the floor. Your floor through the foot. Silly rabbit. When you're doing this also, remember you're lifting the leg up, you're keeping your back straight. So I'm not leaning back, I'm not crunching, but imagine you're lifting your head at the same time you're lifting your leg, your knee, okay? So sitting up on the edge of the chair because I'm so excited to be here. We're gonna start with the left leg. Lift that left leg up, hands behind us, and then relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us, keeping the back straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, pushing down on the left foot hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. One more time, lift the left leg up, hands behind us, and relax. Try to not lean backwards. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot as hard as you can, and relax. Beautiful. Other side, lift the right leg up, hands behind us. Keep that back straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot hard as you can. Push, 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 and relax. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. Keep that back straight. Make sure you're not leaning backwards. Relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot hard as you can, and relax. One more time. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot hard as you can, and relax. And shake those legs loose. You wore your rich socks especially for that, didn't you, Charlie? Yeah, he's got Ritz cracker socks. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Pardon me? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm going to have to look for some now. So, all right. So, heel kick next. We're going to do 4 motions with the leg. Again, you want to keep your back straight. So, 4 motions. You're lifting the leg, you're kicking out. So, it's a heel kick, pushing out on the heel, up on the toe. You're lifting the leg back up. Don't skip this part, and then float the foot to the ground. Make sure you're keeping your back and body straight. So, I'm not lifting my leg up by doing this, but I'm lifting my leg up by doing this. Okay? We're going to punch out the opposite hand. And if you don't smile, I'm going to tell you dad jokes the rest of the hour. So you're going to want to smile, okay? Hands loosely clenched at the belt line. Pick up that'd be the left leg. Pick up the left leg. Heel kick left, punch out, right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover there, and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover there, and then float the foot to the ground. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg without leaning back, heel kick right, punch out left. Pick up the right leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. One more time. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover, and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake your legs loose. Good job. That is a really good way to get your legs stronger. Okay? If you're having problems getting in and out of your chair, probably want to start doing that exercise like once a day. Just 3 reps. You don't have to do it. It's not a real long time or anything, but just do that exercise once a day, 3 times a day. And you'll see your legs start to get stronger and stronger over the period of weeks, like usually 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. Okay? All right. Toe kick is next. Same thing. The only difference is as we kick out, we're pushing out on our toe. Okay? Everything else is still the same. You lift the leg before and after, opposite hand, big smile on your face. All that's exactly the same. So sit up nice and straight and tall. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it hover there, and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. Excellent. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover, float the foot to the ground. One more time. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Make your mom proud. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Shake those legs loose. Good job. All right. So let's do our ankle exercises. Let's do them standing if you're able. If you need to stay seated, that's cool. So this is a really, really good exercise for people with Parkinson's. And it's really easy. Weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, left foot, touch heel, and then toe. Heel and toe. Try to not move the leg, move the ankle. Heel and toe. Trying to stretch that ankle. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. Now shift weight left. We're going to do the same thing. Right foot, touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. 2 more times. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. And come back to center. So that's another exercise you want to do on a daily basis. It's really important to keep your ankles strong and flexible. Okay? So when your ankles aren't very flexible, it starts getting into that shuffling walk that's so characteristic of people with Parkinson's. So you want those ankles a little flexible. It'll help you get back to a normal gait. It's one of the things that'll help you get back to a normal gait. All right. So work on those ankles. It's such an easy exercise. You can do that when you're at the dinner table. You can flex those ankles a little bit on each ankle. Just try to not move that lower leg. Okay. Second ankle exercise. Weight shifts to the right, left foot, touch little toe, and then big toe. Outside and inside. Little toe, big toe, outside and inside. Then shift all your weight to the left, right foot, same, little toe, big toe, outside, inside, little toe, big toe, outside, and inside, and come back to center. That's another important one for us to do. We want our ankles to remain flexible, all right? It's going to help us with our balance. I was actually, so last week on Friday, I was at a class. It was after my APDA class. And there's a movement called brush knee, where as you do brush knee, you're stepping out and the hand brushes the knee and the other hand pushes forward. But the key that I was trying to get across is you want to step out empty and then brush the knee. But there was one gentleman there, he had nothing to do with Parkinson's disease, but he was like stepping and immediately putting his weight on his foot. So I was trying to demonstrate that you want to step out empty and then shift weight, not do this. And so I was focusing on the class, and this class has ballet bars, which are about like an inch, inch and a half inch pipes that the ballet bar rests on. So as I'm looking at the class and teaching step out empty, I stepped right on that bar. Luckily, I didn't have any weight on my foot, so I was able to pick up my foot and off of the bar. But I wasn't watching. I was watching, like I said, I was watching the class, not where I was going. But if I had stepped like this, I probably would have rolled my ankle. The only chance I would have had is having a flexible ankle. Because another instance, I was walking up to a customer's house, and they had a walkway up to their house that was kind of doing this, and I stepped off the sidewalk, and my foot, when I sit down, my foot, it was like this, and I was already putting weight on it. So my ankle is flexible enough I could do that. But if you don't have good flexibility, you go right over. Okay, so it's really important to keep those ankles flexible. Okay. All right, let's do a forward and backward hip exercise. So we're going to touch the heel out in front of us empty, no weight. We're going to touch the toe behind us empty, no weight. Make sure that you are stepping wide from this perspective. Make sure you're stepping wide. From this perspective, the leg that has the weight on it, the knee stays bent and the body stays straight. So as I touch the heel and touch the toe, all my weight stays on that opposite leg and my body stays straight. So I'm not leaning back and leaning forward. Okay. And then finally, I love it when my Parkinson's friends, as you transition from heel to toe, lift the knee and touch the toe, lift the knee and touch the heel. Okay. Use your chair when you do that. Make sure you have that chair sideways next to you. So you have a chair to hold on to, because it's really going to test your balance. And I want everyone to be safe when you do this, okay? All right. So weight shifts to the right, bending the right knee. Empty left heel, hands behind us or using the chair. And then we lift the knee as we transition, empty left toe, hands in front of us. Keep plenty of space between the feet as you do this. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Keep all your weight right. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. Beautiful. One more time, lifting the knee, empty on the heel. And then lifting the knee, empty on the toe. And come back to center. Beautiful. Make sure as you're stepping backwards, we want it in your muscle memory that you step back and you step wide, okay? So make sure you're not stepping back narrow. You want to stay safe, okay? Weight shift to the left, bending the left knee, empty right heel, hands behind us. And lifting the knee as you transition, empty right toe, hands in front of us. Lifting the knee, empty on the heel. Lifting the knee, empty on the toe. One more time, make sure you're stepping wide, empty on the heel, and empty on the toe. And come back to center. Beautiful. All right, That's probably a good place to stop. Pardon me? Ah. It would have helped. Like I said, luckily I was teaching stepping out empty, and that's exactly the reason, because I stepped out empty and I felt the bar under my foot. I was like, okay, this isn't good. But I didn't have any weight on that foot, so I moved my foot off of the bar and kept going with the demonstration. But that's exactly why you want to step out empty. It's like, oh, that's not a good idea. So you can put your foot somewhere else and then complete the move. So, well, and that's part of stepping out empty, because you um, using the nerves at the bottom of your feet can work out really, really well for you sometimes. So, and that's why, again, that's why you want to step out empty. So, all right, let's do our cool down exercises. Lightly punch inside of the arms and outside of the arms. And remember, you have two arms, so inside of the other arm and outside of the arm. That strengthens your bone marrows. Bone marrow, singular, not plural. Next, lightly punch or slap your tailbone. This is good for prostate health. It's also good for blood pressure and circulate your spinal fluid. Okay? And then legs. Your legs got a lot of work today. So make sure you hydrate. Okay? Next, we're going to tighten up all the muscles in the body and relax. Tighten up the muscles and relax. One more time, tighten up the muscles and relax. And gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in. And then long, slow breath out, keeping a bend in those knees. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now, Tai Chi tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and we finish off with meditation. All right, so we'll be right back here on Friday. Jen is next with kickboxing, and we do not have class next Thursday and Friday. The office is closed due to the conference out in Denver, was it? It was in Denver. So no class next Thursday and Friday, but you can always watch online. Okay? Have yourselves a great weekend. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay cool. And watch out for those pipes.